YouTube, how are ya? How you doing? It's Tuesday, I think. Let's say it's Tuesday. But today I wanted to sit down and talk about self-love and why, even though I know it's frustrating, why I always say that self-love is the first and foremost step in any health or weight loss or fitness journey. And I know I know it's frustrating when somebody sends me a message and is like, hey, I want to lose weight, and I'm just like, hey, love yourself. And obviously I follow that up with actual advice and tips, but I always stress the importance of self-love. For me, it was fundamental. It was really the stepping stone to losing weight. So I've been overweight pretty much my entire life. I've been various stages of overweight, but I have been overweight my entire life. I was born a pretty heavy baby. My mom had gestational diabetes when she was pregnant with me. Pretty much my whole family is overweight. I was genetically predispositioned to be a larger human. That is just the fact of the matter. That is how it is. That is my reality. However, even with genetics and not a great sense of nutrition, I still got way bigger than most people in the exact same situation ever really get. And a lot of that was because I really didn't like myself, and I don't like talking about it because I try to be such a positive, upbeat person now that even talking about the times when I hated myself, it's hard. It's really difficult. I'm going to be all nasally and teary in this video probably, so I apologize in advance, but I want to be real, I want to be genuine, so if it happens, it happens. And I'm okay with that. Because I'm okay with myself. I've never been like viciously, violently bullied, but depression and anxiety also run in my family. So it's one of those things where I just take everything a little bit or a lot harder than someone else might. So the first time I was called fat and made fun of, I was in kindergarten. It was in the lunchroom. So I didn't want to eat lunch in the lunchroom, and I really, even to this day as a college student, still get a little bit freaked out by lunchrooms, but definitely in public school. So basically from kindergarten to 12th grade in high school, I did not want to go in the lunchroom because it always seemed like the bullies were in the lunchroom, because I was a good student, I was smart, I was essentially the teacher's pet for my entire life. The teachers loved me, you know? Like, so no kid is that stupid. They're malicious and mean, but they're not stupid. So from the time I was 5, again, I didn't have friends. I was extremely introverted, like beyond introverted. I didn't have friends, people made fun of me. So I grew up my entire life being told that I was less than, and being told that I was worthless, and being told even by, like, my mother that I didn't have friends because I was fat. And I would never find a partner, and how could anyone love someone who was as big as I was? And the problem with that is, if you're told you're worthless and you don't have value in society and you have no friends, then you turn to food and you eat more. So it's almost a self-fulfilling prophecy where the more society looks down on you, the more you look down on yourself, and the more that you self-destruct. And it really, so I got to 400 pounds, or very close to 400 pounds by the time I was 16 years old. And I'm 5'5". Let's do some math. Really just looked it up on Google, but at 5'5", at 396 pounds, I was a BMI of 65.9. Normal BMI is like 20 to 25. What that means is I was 3 times a normal human being size by the time I was 16 years old. 3 times. I was consistently the biggest person in the room. I was bigger than all my teachers. I was just big. I was so big, and I felt so alone, and I didn't want to live. The life seemed like a chore. Like, I would have to spend however many years I had left on the planet miserable and alone. So when I was told that I would probably have a fatal heart attack by the time I was 21 or 23, I didn't care. It didn't matter to me. That was not enough to change, to do anything, to take steps to improve my life, because in my opinion it was better. And even though I had depression, but I wasn't suicidal, but at the same time I did believe that if I died, if I wasn't on this earth anymore, that would be okay, because I lived a life that I hated. I didn't see the point of continuing to live. For reference, I'm 22, almost 23. Fast forward to around, I took my hat off. So fast forward around 2015, I was 20 years old. I had been out of high school for 2 years. I was in college, still didn't have a lot of friends, still was pretty much avoiding everything, just kind of going through the motions of life. I would go to school, I would come home, and that was it. I didn't socialize. I hadn't kept in touch with any of my high school friends. The few I had, I did have a few friends, so for me to say that I didn't have any friends it's not true, but it's one of those things where when you're living that reality, all your friends they're not really your friend, like in your mind, because this isn't true. Reflecting back, I know this isn't true, but in my mind, these people only talked to me when they had no one else to talk to. So they weren't really my friends. They were just keeping me around for situations where they had no one better to talk to. So I hadn't really kept up with any of these people. And ironically, I actually have reconnected with some of them now, which is amazing. But anyway, I'm getting super off topic. Just going through the motions of life and not really living, just existing. And I came across the body positive movement on Tumblr. And it was really the first time I'd ever seen big girls in bikinis, and big girls wearing crop tops, and big girls just feeling themselves and loving themselves, and that was amazing. I wanted to be part of that. Like, I really needed to be part of that. It was amazing. So the more I immersed myself and followed these people on Tumblr, the more it was like, well, if they can do it, and why can't I? If this person can love themselves unconditionally, despite the fact that they're fat, despite whatever, they have rolls and stretch marks, why can't I? So eventually I started posting my own pictures, and a lot of my before pictures are from when I was posting on Tumblr. And I started inspiring other people to feel good. And it's, loving yourself is like this crazy, you're giving to yourself, but you're also able to give to other people, and it's amazing. So yeah, so the fact that I started feeling more confident and I started really just accepting myself, I realized that I love life. Life is so beautiful. There's so many opportunities in this world to help people and to motivate people and inspire people. And I wanted to live. For the first time in my life, I actually wanted to live. I didn't want to feel like I was just waiting to die anymore. And I'm so sorry that I'm crying right now, but this is my story, and this is my reality, and this is what I've been through. So yeah, I'm crying. Loving myself and deciding that I love life, and I want to live, and I want to give to the world, and I want to inspire people. that is what pushed me to lose weight, because I realized that life is very short, and the less healthy you are, the less physically fit you are, the less time you have on this planet. And I want to be here for as long as I can, to move as many people as I can, to touch as many lives as I can, because that is what is important to me. And that is what I get up every single day to do. And again, I'm sorry that I'm so emotional. That's just who I am. That is a fundamental part of Steffi. So, hi, I'm Steffi. I cry a lot, but I also love people, and I love myself, and I'm so grateful every single day for the chance to wake up and maybe help someone. So yeah, that's my story. That's why I'm so adamant and preachy about self-love. Been in a place where I wanted to die because I hated myself and my life so much that living didn't even seem worth it. Because I've been in a place where I hated myself and my life so much where I wanted to die because living didn't even seem worth it. So if I can help one single person not feel that way, then I will keep preaching and I will keep posting to help people, because that, I really and truly believe that is my purpose on this earth. I'm not a super spiritual person. I'm not, like, when it comes to spirituality and religion, I'll never, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I don't currently have the intention to preach about things like that. I'm not super religious or spiritual in that way. I will preach about just accepting yourself and accepting your body, because whatever you look like, whatever your size is, whatever your weight is, you are so beautiful and you are so worthy of whatever you want in this world. And really just need to grab life in your hands and accept where you are, figure out what you can change, figure out what you can't change, and just move forward. Just every single day, just move forward. I think I've said enough. I think I've cried enough in this video, so I'm gonna end it here. Happy Valentine's Day. Yay. I hope you're doing something fun. And if you are, you should comment and tell me about it, because I might not be doing anything fun. We'll see. So, yeah, I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great, just life. And I wish you the best. And I wish myself the best. And I'm going to leave now, because now I'm rambling. It's okay. That's my thing. I cry and I ramble. Yeah, so bye.